been a long time. Let's get this thing started. Hey guys, Submoto here. Yes, it's been a while, and so I thought that maybe I'd make a video on why it's been a while and kind of give you an update on what's been going on. As you know, or as most of you probably know, I am in the process of moving to Berlin. You know, I've been talking for a while about moving to Berlin for the band, or at least playing gigs in Berlin. And then earlier this year, one thing led to another, and I applied to a music university in Berlin. Both the guitarist and I, we applied to the university, and we got invited to an audition, and so we auditioned and we got in. And so the last couple of months have been really intensive, like looking for a place to stay and, you know, secondary income and that kind of stuff. So basically that's what's been taking up my time. I was supposed to move here on the 1st of August. Turns out that the apartment or the room that I was going to get turned out to be a scam. There's a whole bunch of that. I didn't lose any money, but I did report them to the police and did the whole thing. We've also been finishing up our second album for Substereo, which is the band I play with, and we've been getting a whole bunch of stuff ready for that, like basically the website. Oh yeah, the website's done now. It's kind of cool, I think. It's at substereo.com. So anyway, you can go check that out and let me know what you think. But the thing is that this album that we're putting out is actually a little bit different than the last album we made. It's not going to be just an album. What it is it's a story. It's a book. We were thinking about making a comic book and then having that kind of accompany the album. But what it turned out to be was it like one thing led to another, and it turned out that, you know, we decided to make it into a book, like an actual, like a short novel, an illustrated novel. So basically using a lot of the drawings that we've made and having that be in the book, and that way the album, like every song, each song in the album is going to represent a chapter in the book. And so, for example, there's a part in the book, like a chapter in the book called "The Island," and so there's a song called "The Island," and it's not like the lyrics aren't specific to that. It's kind of like it's broad, in a broad sense. It kind of reflects on the chapter itself. So the book itself is a story about a kid named Ben, and basically he gets taken by pirates in the 1600s. And grows up to be a baddie, and then a whole bunch of stuff happens throughout his life where he starts discovering who he actually is. That's basically what the project's going to be, and eventually we're wanting to release it on vinyl. So we're going to start out by releasing it as a digital release, and then we're going to do a crowdfunding, because we were thinking of finding a record company that might be able to want to release it for us this time. We have a record label that we work with, and we released the last album with, but they're not interested in releasing a book, and a publisher won't be interested in releasing an album. So we might have to do this on our own, and eventually we're thinking of maybe doing a crowdfunding thing to print to do the vinyls. And the idea was to make the book so that it's like the storybook will be about the size of a vinyl, and we'll have a cover and all the pages, and then the back cover will have a sleeve in it with the vinyl. But anyway, so that's pretty much what's been taking up my time and my life. So, but anyway, let me know if you're interested in knowing more about what's going on with that project. On a more motorcycle related note, I sold my red GS 550 Cafe Racer, the one that I said I would never sell. Nice car. So I sold that bike, and the reason for that was because I had 3 bikes. I had this bike, the GS 550, the red one, and then the SR 250, and I sold the 250 to Miss Submoto, and she'll be staying in Copenhagen, as will 2 guys in a band, and we still have our studio in Copenhagen. So I'll be doing a lot of back and forth, like traveling, and which means that I probably will be able to do vlogs in Denmark still, and just do it on the SR 250. And I'll take the SR 500 with me. I'm going to take that to Germany with me, which I absolutely love this bike. I mean, there's a couple of things, like it's burning oil and stuff, and I need to take the engine out and fix it up. But it's a pretty simple process actually, because of the type of bike it is, and just the way it rides is just amazing. I love everything about this bike, SR 500 Yamaha. And so I had the GS 550, which has been my baby for a while, because it's the first bike that I've built, like customized, and unfortunately I had no choice but to sell her. And so all I've got left now is really in my possession is this SR 500. So that means that eventually I'm gonna have to make a new intro. I've been talking about making a new intro for a while. I just haven't gotten around to it, and I'm hoping maybe I'll make a new intro before I move. We'll see. But there's no point, I mean, because there's like 2 bikes in the intro that aren't mine anymore, so I'll have to do that. But anyway, that's pretty much what's been going on. I figured I owed you and not only an explanation but an update on what's been going on. And yeah, and I will be vlogging from Berlin, and I'm planning, who knows, I'm not sure, but I'm planning on doing the gentleman's ride in Berlin. It's a bike ride that's meant to raise money for prostate cancer, and basically you put on your best suit and you ride, and it's free, and people will sponsor your profile on the website, and it's definitely worth it. And if you haven't, if you don't know what it is exactly, then I'm going to put a link in the description for the last couple of years that I did the gentleman's ride in Copenhagen. You can see what it kind of is all about, and it's all over the world. So here's an airplane. I wonder if I can catch it. I won't be able to catch it. Darn it. So make sure to sign up to your ride in your city or in your town or whatever, and make a difference. That way we've raised so far $5 million worldwide, which is amazing. I think maybe even more than that. But anyway, so but I think maybe I'll be doing the ride in Berlin this time. But yeah, but let me know what you think about what you wanna see more videos of, what kind of videos you want to watch. Obviously, I have some. I'll be doing some mechanical work on this bike, so I'm going to be covering that, obviously, like I usually do. But also, if you're interested in hearing more about, because that's one of the things that's kind of been holding me off, is that I haven't been able to really make videos that are motorcycle related, because there's been a whole bunch of stuff going on. It just hasn't really been like anything to do with cafe races or anything, so, or trackers or motorcycles in general. So that's kind of why I've been holding off also, because I guess I could have done a couple of videos. So I figured in the end I might as well just tell you guys what's going on. That way at least I'm not dead, I guess, if anyone cares. But pretty much that's all I got for you guys today, this time around. So this is me just telling you I'm still alive. So remember to subscribe and ride, and I'll catch you all later. Bye bye.